very important moments where we can intercede on behalf of others. And we come to a God who loves us. He cares for us, and he wants us to bring our needs and our concerns to him. We have Jesus who's interceding on our behalf, and we are so grateful for that. I have some names that have been brought forward this morning for prayer. We have Michelle Lapointe, Dawn Penny. We want to remember Pat as she's recovering from surgery this week. Ruby, we want to keep her in our prayers as she's going through some tests and some trials right now. We want to remember Doug. We received a call from his daughter this morning, and Doug is in the hospital in St. John's. So we want to remember him and his family in prayer. And also for Janet. We want to continue to remember Janet in our prayers and her family as they're going through this time. We're going to turn to Psalm number 768. 768. And I'm not sure if it's a song that we sing very often, but the words are so, so beautiful and so encouraging. And the first verse says, Jesus, my strength, my hope, on thee I cast my care, with humble confidence look up, and know thou hearest prayer. Give me on thee to wait, till I can all things do, on thee, almighty to create, almighty to renew. And the last verse says, I rest upon thy words. The promise is for me. My succor and salvation, Lord, shall surely come from thee. But let me still abide, nor from my hope remove, till thou my patient spirit guide into thy perfect love. What a wonderful prayer this morning that we can sing and that we can bring others to the throne of grace this morning. We're going to sing the first 3 verses, and then we're going to have prayer before we sing the last verse together. Jesus, my strength. Father, these sacred moments are precious. These sacred moments where we can come directly into your presence with intention and to bring our cares and concerns to you today. Lord, we are so grateful that we have that opportunity. that we do not have to come just to a special room, that we don't have to come to a special place, but that we can come directly to you anytime, at any point, in any circumstance or situation we may find ourselves, and we can come to you. And we know that you are there listening, that you are there caring for us, that you are there giving your grace and your love and compassion each and every day. Lord, we are very aware this morning that there are so many people that need a special touch from you. There are many people from our church congregation that are going through struggles at this very moment, and Lord, we bring them to you. We ask that you would indeed lift them up, that you would surround them with your love and your care, that you would be unto them all that they need. If they need healing, if they need a spiritual touch this morning, if they just need to know that they are loved, may they feel that in you today. Lord, we know that there are those going through sickness, going through days of uncertainty. And Lord, that we ask that indeed you would bring them a peace that passeth all understanding, that you would bring them people into their lives to encourage them and to help them along this journey, those to help lift them up. Lord, when they don't know how to pray or what to say when they pray, may we be the ones interceding on their behalf. And may they be encouraged and know that you are there and that you love them. For those sitting in this place this morning, for those who are listening to these words that I'm bringing forth to you this morning with an earnest heart, I pray that indeed they may leave their burdens and their concerns with you today, that they may leave them here and not take them with them when they leave, but they may know the peace, a lightness, a burden that's been lifted from them. May they experience that today as they worship. Lord, there are so many in our world that need you. We are living in a time when there are so many that need salvation, so many that do not understand and know what it means to have an assurance of eternity. Lord, we ask for salvation to rain down upon our world, to rain down upon this community, upon our church community, Lord. And may many come to find you and know you and to start serving you and speaking and witnessing about the difference and the change that you have made in their lives. Lord, for our children, for our family members, for all of those people that we know that are not serving you, Lord, we would ask that you would speak to them once again. May something that we say or do be a witness to them and draw them closer to you. Lord, for your service this morning here, for our worship to you, I pray that indeed it would be a blessing to you. For the words as they go forth, for your words, for the reading of your precious words, and for what it teaches us today, may indeed sink deep within our hearts. May it stir us, may it challenge us to grow in faith, and be a disciple for you. Lord, for everything that's going to take place, that has taken place, for the rest of today, may it all be an act of worship to you, and may it be pleasing to you. I pray this in your holy name. Amen. Let us sing verse 4 together. I rest upon thy words. The promise is for me. My succor and salvation, Lord, shall surely come from thee. But let me still abide, nor from my hope remove, till thou my patient spirit guide into thy perfect love. Let's sing together.